Hello, ¿cómo están? Bueno, espero que bien. Este va a ser mi primer vídeo con mi voz. Ya se nota. Bueno, hoy es el día en el que tendremos que estar supuestamente continuando con la misión que estábamos haciendo ayer, ¿vale? Bueno, la misión que yo estaba haciendo de viento de otoño y hojas escarlata. Pero tengo que continuar esta misión de observador del océano. Bueno, vamos a por todo y vamos a hacer la misión, que si no, no podemos continuar con la historia. Y no podremos llegar nunca a Inazuma.
Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here?
No sé, Paimon, no sé cómo llegamos aquí, teletransportándonos o qué.
Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
Paimon siente que estamos en lo más alto del cielo. Bueno, eso sí es
I
cierto.
believe this is the abode of that Adeptus.
Esta debe ser la morada de ese Adeptus. ¿La morada?
With any luck, the sunset Vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Así estábamos buscando la plaustrita crepuscular.
Really?
¿Crepúsculo qué?
The Paimon Sea! Huh? Isn't that the Srry from before?
Sí, estábamos buscando el Silio, como rayos
It's
se
gone
llame.
and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could
These are not real clouds. They are the product. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
all right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so
Vale, hay que tener cuidado. Genial. No puedo bajar el volumen del juego. Bueno, lo voy a bajar directamente desde la tablet. ¿Dónde tengo que ir a buscar? Estamos con Srry. Se puede caminar. Pero, ¿en serio se puede caminar? Bueno, vamos a por esos monstruos primero. Hello, ¿qué tal estáis?
my will embodied.
Hostia, bastante fuerte.
Unleash.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Yeah!
Genial, no hace nada el maldito ese. Hola. Srry, sé que estás fuerte. Bueno, ¿por dónde vamos? Sí, no sé qué teníamos que activar de aquí. Ah, esta cosa. Bueno, vamos a activarlo.
Obey.
Me había olvidado que tengo a este pavo para abrir esto. ¿Ah? Anda. Vale. Ok, ¿qué se tiene que hacer a continuación? Anda. ¿Y a dónde vamos? Al otro lado, supongo. No hay monstruos por la costa. Vale, genial. Vale, me he equivocado.
Unleash! Manifest! Ja, ja. Ra, hu, xia, 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 ra. Unleash!
Attaboy! Huh.
Vale.
Ka.
Vale, rápido. Destruye la barrera del mundo interior. ¿Qué barrera? Ah, es...
It appears that we've been
Nice.
taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this? Cryo incarnate! Hu! Xia!
Bueno, nice. Ah.
Ra! Ra!
Vale, Kiki, es tu momento de curar.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Huh. Rally! Fall in!
Nice and spicy.
Ka. Ha.
Unleash!
Ah, hola, Lumin. El mecanismo se rompe y la niebla se dispersa. Tranquila, Paimon, que no nos caemos. No estamos muriendo. Espera. Vale, tenemos que ir aquí abajo, ¿verdad? Tenemos que derrotar antes. Este.
Is everyone okay?
Sí, tú está bien, Paimon.
Cecilia has disappeared beneath the clouds again.
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Ese cazador de las ruinas no estará despierto, ¿verdad que no?
Unleash! Xia!
No, ¿en serio ahora tiene que despertar? Genial. Ahora estoy el triple de muerta.
We're gonna fall. This time we're really gonna fall.
Vamos a morir.
Luckily there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise that could have ended very differently.
Vale, menos mal.
That Srry's on the move again. Let's catch up with it.
Ok. Vale, rápido. ¿Dónde tenemos que
Something
continuar?
looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
¿Por dónde tenemos que ir? Por aquí, ¿verdad? Creo que estamos yendo en buen camino. ¿O no? La piedra no se mueve. Ya me he dado cuenta que no se mueve. Pero, ¿qué hay que hacer aquí? Bueno, pues vamos con esto. Anda, un cofre. Vale, perfecto. ¿Sigue moviéndose? No. Genial. ¿Qué hay que hacer, tú? ¿Qué hay que hacer? ¿Subir este tronco? Supongo que sí. Por eso estará. ¿O no? ¿Pero qué hay que hacer, tú? Esto es muy raro. Ah, hay más por aquí. Me acabo de dar cuenta. No, no es esto. Esto no era. Vale, habrá que continuar por aquí. Pero nada se mueve. Piedra no se mueve. ¿Qué hay que hacer? ¿Qué hay que hacer? Esto tampoco no se mueve. Vale, supongo que será subir. ¿O no? Tendremos que salir de este. ¿Pero cómo? ¿Qué hay que hacer? Hay que seguir adelante y no se puede seguir adelante. ¿Qué hay que hacer? ¿Por aquí será? No sé. Vale, esto ya sí que es un lío. No sé qué hay que hacer, te lo juro. No sé qué hay que hacer. A ver, miramos desde aquí a ver si se despierta ese monstruo, lo que sea eso. Pero no creo, porque sería estar en el agua. Vale, tenemos que descubrir una manera de sí o sí avanzar, que si no, no se puede. Esta piedra no se mueve, esta tampoco. Vale, ahora vuelvo, que voy a mirar un tutorial. Vale, al parecer no me di cuenta que había movido esta piedra, que ahora se puede mover esta. A ver si ahora se puede continuar adelante. Nice, se puede continuar adelante, perfecto. Ok. Portal de red. Vale. Continuemos con la misión. Vale, ¿qué hay que hacer aquí? Destruye la barrera. Vale, destruirla, eso es fácil. ¿Por qué no se baja? Ok, creo que van a aparecer monstruos. ¡Hostia! Vale, han aparecido.
Manifest!
Vale, hora de la curación de la vida porque se necesita. Venga, rápido. No quiero que aparezcan más monstruos. Vale, perfecto. Destruye la barrera del mundo interior. ¿Pero qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? Busca la plaustrita crepuscular. Bueno, nice. Hola, Silly. Mira, te voy a llamarte Silias. No sé por qué, tú.
Look, over there! Could that be the sunset vermilionite?
Sí, muy bien, Paimon. Ahora ya no puedo volar. Genial, muchas gracias. Venga, guíame. Te he dicho que me guíes, no que te vayas encima mío. Bueno, un cofre satisficado. Muchas gracias, muchas gracias. Bueno, nice. Pero, ¿esto es esa cosa que estábamos buscando? ¿Esa es la cosa? No, increíble.
Is this it? Is this the sunset vermilionite?
No lo sé, Paimon, no sé qué estás diciendo. Tengo la pantalla en negro. Vale. Esta no es la plaustrita crepuscular de la que nos habló Ningún.
So huge!
Eso es porque la cámara de Jade también es enorme. Así se consigue que la cámara de Jade flote. Bueno,
That's
eso.
true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
No sé,
Pulstrate doesn't
Paimon.
float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only
Okay.
after being activated does Plostrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect.
Hold
Tengo
on a
curiosidad,
sec.
¿quién era su maestra?
Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds.
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Tan fuerte es Srry. Tan fuerte que la puede levantar esta roca con un solo dedo.
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plostrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged.
Deberías llevar cuidado de no hacerte daño.
My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something... You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects.
Is it now? I'll go on ahead with the Plostrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
Vale.
How was Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Huh. Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the
Espera,
building
una
site.
pregunta. ¿Srry en verdad es un Adeptus o es humana? Es que ya no tengo idea. No sé ni quién es humano ni quién es quién. Busca Srry en el lugar de la reconstrucción de la cámara Jade. Vale. ¿Dónde está? Vale, está cerca. Empezamos por aquí. No pienso volver a pelear contra Tartaria. Ni de coña. No quiero pelear otra vez contra Tartaria. Adiós. Vale, me voy a cambiar el equipo otra vez. Nos vamos a volver a poner a Heisu otra vez en el equipo. Si es que quiere esta cosa. Vale, no quiere. Anda, esto es la reconstrucción.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
Por los 7 no puedo creer lo que ven mis
How
ojos.
can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's got to be one of those adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the...
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite.
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhua, and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty
In truth, it is the finest piece of plastrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable... As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are... Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Shenhua, Shenhua, just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your...
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it?
Yo supongo que sí, debería estar contenta, Sergio, pero bueno.
Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold her head up.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Ah, es una persona, o sea, es un humano. O sea, Sergio es un humano, no es un adeptus.
Yeah, 'cause that's how adepti are. At least the ones
Lo
we've
que hemos
met are
visto
pretty unique
hasta
and
ahora son
reclusive
únicos y
too.
reservados, no tienen nada que ver con la
Way different
gente
than
común.
But I am not...
Entonces no es un adeptus. No es un adeptus, no jodas. Yo pensaba que sí.
Shenhua?
¿Estás bien?
I'm fine.
No, nada,
I've been
simplemente me
exerting
encuentro algo
myself quite a
cansada
lot ever
desde que
since
entré al
we
mundo
set foot
anterior.
in that abode. I'm just a...
Well,
Vamos, piensa un
Byron
momento.
said
Oh,
that there are some makeshift
bueno,
hotels we can
los
use,
alrededores
right?
construyeron unos-
Let's go check in and take a rest.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the...
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild when you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice comfy bed. All right? Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
Okay.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
Bueno, vamos. Ya Sergio, un alojamiento. Vale, bien. ¡Ah! Ya puedo continuar con viento en popa. Genial. Nice. Se puede continuar. Se puede continuar con la misión. Pero vamos a acabar ya esta misión ya de paso. De paso vamos a acabarla. Y así nos olvidamos de una misión menos. Vale, se puede llegar al sitio. Tenía unas escaleras al lado, pero mira. O sea, hay que ser tontos. Hola. Ah, este es el alojamiento. Habla con el dueño del alojamiento, vale, bien. Hola, Juan.
Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area.
Vale, pues muy bien.
Business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room... Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay.
Shenhua, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside and... Paimon Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here.
Paimon solo piensa en comer,
Paimon
de
couldn't help
veras.
but notice
Nada más
one of
piensa
the
en
guests
comer.
walk in with a huge grill. Let's buy one for Shenhua too. She can have it as a midnight snack. Or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
All right. I will head to my... If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light
Que
sleeper.
descanses.
Hey, isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here?
Preservador. Ah, sí, es cierto.
Let's go and say hi.
Ahora con la con preservadora de nubes. Vale, vayamos a escalar. Lo de siempre. ¿Pero ya me dejas cambiar de equipo o qué? Ah, por fin me deja. Te vas y te vas. Tú te vienes y tú también.
Let's move before the trail goes cold.
Vale, bien.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
Pues sí, nos llevamos bien con Srry. La verdad es que sí, muy bien.
So far, so good. Yeah.
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted.
Cool. So, what's her... Calling her Shenhua feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Creo que Srry no es un Adoptus, Paimon. Creo que no.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shenhe have an Adeptus name?
Humillada, pobre Paimon. Hostias.
Don't all Adeptus...
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
Oh, right.
Justo lo que
You
pensé.
knew already? So is...
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from...
Well, to start with, her
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger.
That sounds so...
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are that she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicide. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was sat.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Pregunto lo mismo.
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind, and she had experienced her fair share of this. Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew. Mooncarver once performed a
Joder, demasiado
divination for
texto,
her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her. It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path...
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You can...
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievement. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of...
Está oscureciendo. Bueno, ya está oscurecido todo. Espera hasta el siguiente
Shenhe
día.
isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti.
Pues sí, Paimon, pues
Oh,
sí.
no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be...
Vale, a esperar hasta qué hora. Entre las 8 a las 12. Vale, perfecto. Mira, a esta hora. Perfecto.
Hey, so, Shenhe...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep. I was worried that something may have happened to you. So I went out. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect. After all, Master is...
Sí, tienes razón, es muy habladora.
Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but it turns out
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner. Because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile... Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real... Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus...
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching. But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little... After all,
Asistente
since that
secretaria,
Vermilion
Paimon.
is so rare, Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns... Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way...
Bueno, ya de momento acabamos con la misión. Porque aquí, vale, ¿qué dice? Exactamente, viendo un papá, hay que acabar esa misión antes. Así que, de momento...
There's something in the air.
Here's one
Cállate,
for you,
Ido,
Shenhe.
cállate.
Try it!
Vale, de momento lo dejamos aquí todo. Y ya mañana continuaré con la misión de viento en popa. Así que...
I
chao.
concur.